Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. So, when last we
Never
left
been
off...
a fan of technology, but that is one big-ass machine.
Thanks for interrupting me there, Vulture's Cry. When last we left off, we have been to the hobo camp, and we've met Scotchmo, we've met Ralphie and his parents, and we have just finished speaking to the railway engineer.
That's big! Biggest machine I've ever seen! Damn!
Takayuki, you make me chuckle. Did I just see that turtle? Man, this... or tortoise. It's going strong.
John Henry said to his captain, "A man ain't nothing but a man. And before I let that steel drill beat me down, I'll die with the hammer in my hand. Lord, Lord, I'll die with the hammer in my hand." John Henry was a driving on the mountain, and his head was a flashing fire. And the last words I heard that poor voice say, "Give me cool drink of water before I die. Lord, Lord, give me cool drink of water before I die."
And there we have it. The John Henry song.
Choppers, keep an eye on the golden spike. Don't let anyone near it.
Okay. Meeting halls are massive, big enough. The meeting hall is massive, big enough to hold several train engines. Made of concrete and supported by a metal skeleton, it smells of smoke and sweat. The wind beats against the walls, causing the metal to creak quietly as dust and sunlight pour in through tiny cracks and holes in the roof. There are an unusual number of one-armed men here.
Ah, Rangers, good to see you.
A flinty-eyed older man in a Native American war bonnet and fringed jacket. The left sleeve of the jacket is empty and pinned. The lack of a left arm has not diminished his presence, however. Indeed, it seems to have given him an extra helping of gravitas, which he wasn't exactly lacking to begin with.
Welcome. My people have told me how you saved the Parker boy from drowning. It is an honor to speak to such brave heroes. How can I help you?
Yeah, better let you know. We met a Topican on the path here. He'd been badly hurt by a bomb.
It was the Atchisons, wasn't it? Their bombs have been killing and maiming us by the dozens. That we once considered them brothers is unthinkable. They claim we've stolen their precious golden spike, but it was never theirs to begin with. Our conflicts with them will not end until each and every Atchison hangs. I'll have one of my choppers assist the poor man.
Right, well, there's that one out of the way. How is Ralphie?
His mother wishes to thank you. If you haven't already gone to see her, please do.
And we already have. Okay. Thank you, Master Kekaba. We're here to help.
Help with what? If you wish to help us with outside threats, then you are welcome. But we can handle our internal conflicts on our own, thank you. Stay out of it.
Woo, okay. What threats are these?
Our greatest threat at the moment is these rail thieves, who have set up a hideout somewhere near the Atchison camp, and who are ambushing anyone who dares travel the road between us. How are we supposed to conduct a war with our bitterest enemies when these bandits attack our war parties? It is a great inconvenience.
Would you like us to rid you of this inconvenience?
Now that is the true spirit of the Desert Rangers. Protecting the wastes from lawless scum, not telling law-abiding citizens how to solve their problems. Thank you, Rangers. I would welcome your help in this matter.
Who are the rail thieves?
They don't rob trains. They steal rails and sell them for scrap. Now they hover above us like buzzards, waiting for us and the Atchisons to kill each other so they can swoop in and scrap our train cars and our locomotives. Filthy scavengers.
What do you think of the Atchisons? I think I know where that one's gonna go.
They do not fight with honor. They sabotage and plant bombs like cowards and weaklings. It is only because I continue to hope for peace that I have not killed them all. Instead, I make examples of their worst offenders, in hopes the rest will learn.
Would you allow the Rangers to negotiate a peace?
I told you before, our private affairs are not your concern. Besides, I doubt it's possible.
Ah, we'll see about that. Tell me about the Golden Spike.
The sacred golden spike was given to our forefathers before the apocalypse by the hammer god John Henry, and is a symbol of our right to rule all the rail tribes. It is our most sacred relic. The Atchisons believe it is theirs alone, but they are liars and shall never have it.
Can you at least tell us your side of the story?
I am very tired of telling it, but if I must. Once, the Atchisons and the Topekans worked together in harmony. But then Casey James became angry with us because he believed the Golden Spike was Atchison property, and that we'd stolen it from them and grown wealthy because of it. He told his people to sabotage the rails, causing our first train to wreck. We have been at war ever since.
Tell us more about the war.
Once we worked hand in hand with the Atchisons. We tended the trains, they tended the rails. It grieves me that we fight, and we have tried to make peace since then, but they continue their aggressions, stealing essential parts, planting bombs, and so the feud continues.
Do the Atchisons still tend the rails?
They do not. Another reason I still try to make peace with them. We haven't the skill to fix the rails, and it will take time to learn. We keep hoping the Atchisons will stop their atrocities and return to the bargaining table so that we can work together again. But it doesn't seem to matter how many of them I hang. They still won't see sense.
Are you sure the Atchisons caused the train to wreck?
Of course I am. I was driving that train personally, and it was not I who wrecked it. And the Atchisons didn't stop there. Now they've stolen essential parts from our second train, and we can no longer travel or trade. They have stolen our livelihood. Until the brake shoe is returned, we are at war.
And would you like us to get the brake shoe back? Probably not.
No. We will get it back on our own. We do not require outside assistance.
By the looks of things, I think you do. Did you steal the Golden Spike?
How could I steal it when it was ours to begin with? And besides, the Golden Spike is all our property, Topekans and Atchisons alike. We don't keep it in our town hall because we want to keep it out of Atchison hands. We keep it here because the hall is secure, unlike their impoverished little camp.
How secure is it?
The display case is locked, and my choppers are on guard at all times and will attack anyone who attempts to take it.
What can you tell me about Casey James?
The leader of the Atchisons. Once we were friends. We worked side by side. He to maintain the rails, I to maintain the trains. Now he is my enemy and uses the weapons of a coward. A quick death is too good for him.
What can you tell me about the Topekans?
We are a peaceful people, honest traders who once crossed the wastes like gods upon our iron horse. And we will again, as soon as we have taken back from the Atchisons what is rightfully ours.
And what can you tell me about John Henry?
The first of our tribe, and the greatest. A fighter of robots and a driver of steel, who laid all the rails you have ever seen, and died with his hammer in his hand. Lord.
Tell me about the choppers.
They are my personal guard. Men so loyal that they severed their left arms when I lost mine in the great train wreck.
They cut off their arms?
Yes, to honor me and the arm I lost in the wreck. Do not think it makes them less dangerous. They can still kick your asses.
Yeah, okay. Tell me more about the wreck.
The Atchisons greatest sabotage. They smashed the ties, and our train derailed. I was driving that train and lost my arm in the wreck. Now I can never drive again. I will never forgive the Atchisons for that.
Why can't you drive the train?
It's impossible. Even the strongest man needs 2 arms to drive a train.
Alright, well, I think we learned all we can.
Keep out of our business, Rangers.
Is this guy really Indio? Looks like he belongs outside a cigar store. The Topican tribe? Never heard of them.
Oh, vultures cry, you do make me chuckle. Okay, what? I know there are some places we can do some business around here. Just gotta remember where they are. I think I'm heading in the right direction for that sort of thing. What's this? The tortoise died. How much longer do you think you've got? Oh. Oh well. Lord only knows where that tortoise ended up. Oh, here we go.
My choppers just found another Atchison bomb buried near the water tank. It has been defused, but there may be others. Be on your guard, Topekans. The Atchisons hate us for our quality of life, and will stop at nothing to bring us down to their level.
Yeah, you can damage the generator and switch off all the lights, but you won't need to worry about doing that, hopefully. Ooh, we'll see where those bullets end up. I think we're looking pretty solid for that at the moment, anyway. Ooh, want to head over here first. An old metal case wrapped with warped with scorch marks lies on the ground. You can see silicone boards with diodes and microchips inside. An Atherwulf's Utopia, whatever one of those may be. Wonder if we can give it to matey at the museum. Okay, I'm missing something here. That's where we come in. Maybe it's up this way, I'm thinking. I know there's some places we can do some shopping. Right, that leads to the Atchison camp. Aha! Digging up more hidden dirt piles. Give us lots. No, that's not lots. That's just mediocre stuff. Ah, here we go. We'll go up here first. Oh, another dirt pile. Let's have a look. Anything else along here that we can find? No? Okay. Looks like we've got a gaming arcade here. Let's have a peek.
When man stops walking in nature, man grows weak.
Are you going to let me talk to you? Okay. A weedy young man with thick glasses and various old 8-bit game cartridges and controllers hung around his neck as totems. He has Pac-Man tattooed on his forehead, just under his shaggy blonde hair. He sports a neatly trimmed moustache-less goatee.
Greetings, Rangers. Welcome to the Quarex Arcade, where we have all the latest coin-op games. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Okay, how do you feel about Desert Rangers?
You guys are the best, always helping people.
Do you need some help?
Not much you can do, unless you want to help fill out my game collection. I have all the old game systems, except a CDI machine. Those are sure tough to find. They must not have sold more than 50 of them.
What's so great about a CDI?
Ooh, it had 1 megabyte of RAM. What does one do with all that memory?
Oh, my days. Oh, those were the old days. Would like to ask you some questions.
Sure, go ahead. Ask me anything. I can tell you all about my games if you want. I'm especially proud of my prized possession in the case behind me.
What is your prized possession?
That's my Super Scope. You aim it at the TV screen and fire just like a gun, except without all the actual killing and violence. When I found it, it was pretty badly messed up, but I nursed it back to health little by little. I even made a couple improvements. I love that thing more than I love most people. Now I just have to track down some games I can use it with.
Rather ask you about Rail Nomad.
Oh. Well, okay, I don't pay much attention to that Atchison's and Topekans stuff, though. Trains don't interest me. I just mostly play games.
What do you think of the train?
Everybody wants the trains to run again, but I don't know. I'd have to move my arcade.
What do you think of the Topekans?
Toe pecans, get it? P? Oh, don't tell Master Kekaba I made that joke, okay?
And how do you feel about Kekaba?
He's our end boss. Hangs out with his mini-bosses at the town hall. I'm afraid of him, but he doesn't even bother me. I don't think he's ever come in here. Did you know he's only got 1 arm?
Oh my god. And what do you think of the Atchisons?
They live in the other camp. I don't know much about them, except I've been told not to like them. They stole our golden spike or something.
What do you know about the Golden Spike?
That's the Topekans totem. It's in a display case in the town hall. I think it would have made a great bayonet.
Well, that's certainly logical thinking. Thanks for the help.
Come again, anytime.
Yeah, if I find a CDI machine, I'll be sure to bring it to you, buddy. And what other... we've got another place we can drop into here. Let's have a look. Oh, damn. A few tattered old train magazines are spread out on the table, made from a half-rotten cable spool. A few model railroad parts are hoarded on a rickety bookcase. There's a foul-smelling cot pushed into the far corner of the room. Well done, Dark Raven. That's how you open a safe. And we'll distribute that lot. Getting a fair few level ups now, but we're awfully close for a few people, so we'll wait until we get there with everyone. Nope, didn't mean to distribute that. Meant to just give it straight to bullets, but never mind. Story of John Henry. What's the engineer's note? Swing, gun, dig. Helpful, not. And what other bits do we have here? Oh, this game keeps switching my camera angle. Now I can't figure out which way I'm facing. I'll have a look in this house first. Always been best not to mess with powers you don't understand. Leave well enough alone. That's what I always say. I always say, go in and have a butcher's. Have a tumbler. Damn it. Why's everybody got to lock their stuff up? can't they just leave it lying around for people to come in and rob? Oh well, that one didn't make it. You never really find out what's going on in that room, I don't think. Or I never did. What we've got here? Whoa! People like to set explosives around here, don't they? Although I have noticed that I think the next available point that I'm able to spend in Dark Raven is definitely going to be going towards explosives. Take that. Please be electronically locked. Tumbler again. Damn it. Run out of dynamite here. Maybe I should have brought Scotchmo with me. Okay, we've got a Bren. We'll distribute the rest. We'll break that down. Got a pharmacist there we need to break down too. Ah, I've got another small scope. Excellent. Right, well, that's that. Let's get out of here. Right. We've got this little bit just behind. And then I want to... Actually, let's check out the bar first. Because, yeah, that leads down into another area I want to visit. And we shall go that way in a moment. But I want to check out the bar.
Rangering is thirsty work, isn't it?
Ah, Samuel.
Rangers? I don't know nothing about it.
What, ever heard of... Ooh, okay, It? What It don't you know about?
Any it. I don't know anything, honest. You can ask anyone. I just peddle booze.
What kind of booze?
I'm a traveling snake-squeezing salesman. I buy wholesale from Gorkinovich here and sell it all around the Wastelands. High Pool, Ag Center, even Ranger Citadel.
Ever heard of Hellraiser?
He's a ranger, right? Don't know too much about him, but I did hear he was over in the Atchison camp doing some kind of investigation.
And did you know a ranger named Ace?
Who? No, never heard of him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, tempting. Okay. Have you heard what we do to liars?
All right, please don't hurt me, Rangers. Yes, I traveled with Ace. It's always nice to have a ranger for company on the road. Keeps the bad guys away, but not this time. Something was hunting him, and it attacked him our second night out of Rail Nomad. Killed him, the poor guy. Oh, I almost forgot. I grabbed his logbook before I went looking for help.
What kind of something?
I don't know what it was. It was horrible. It looked like a man, but it was made of plastic. And its eyes. I still see them when I sleep.
Where exactly did you find Ace's log?
I found it in that thing's shoulder pack, and I took it. But I was gonna give it back the next time I came around to Ranger Citadel. Honest. Here, take it. I don't want it.
And how was he killed?
It was a terrible fight. That thing tore into Ace like a ripsaw. I fired a few shots at it, but it didn't pay any attention. It just kept hacking at Ace with these knives that came out of its body. Then when Ace wasn't moving anymore, had stole his pack and his case and started to crawl off with them. Well, it couldn't walk, could it? Ace shot one of its legs off. Didn't get far neither. After a while, all the oil bled out of it, and it just lay there. Then the lights went out of its eyes, and it was gone.
Hang on, Echo One. I can't let this coward go. He just watched his ace die.
Hey! No! Leave me alone!
This is for you, Ace.
Oh, shit. He was my second best squeezins customer. Thanks a lot, Rangers.
That's Ranger justice.
You know, back home, when cactus goes bad, we throw it away.
Okay, we've got nothing but Topekans in here, really, except for old, paunchy, red-faced, and ferociously bearded. The bartender looks an old, overgrown dwarf with some pulp fantasy from some pulp fantasy novel, except for the little black cap with the red star that he wears perched on top of his mop of grey hair.
Welcome, Rangers, to the finest bar in Topekan territory. I'm always happy to squeeze libations for the storied and heroic paladins of the desert. We are proud to pour the finest squeezins known to man. And for Rangers, at the finest price known to man.
How do you feel about the Rangers?
They're always welcome in my establishment, provided they don't get no thirst for killing.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Topekan?
Folks say rail nomad is divided between the Topekans and the Atchisons, but it ain't so. The Topekans run the trains and started the town. The Atchisons just work here.
What do you think about the Atchisons?
Used to be good customers till Kekobar kicked them out of the camp. Now, Casey James and the rest of them are so mad at us it's best to shoot them before they get too close, liable to blow themselves up elsewise. They got a camp on the outside of ours. Pathetic. Surprised it don't dry up and blow away, and them with it.
What do you think about Casey James?
He was a good man once, for an Atchison. But even then he was stubborn. Now that Kekabar's kicked him out, he's gone from stubborn to murderous.
And what do you think about Kekabar?
He was our leader, and one tough hombre. Helps keep those local jerks in line. I just wish he'd ease up a little on these Atchisons. Not that they ain't evil, murdering bastards, but this war is hell on trade.
What's standing in the way of trade?
We are. Until us Topekans stop fighting them Atchisons, we'll never get the train running. And that'll never happen because Kekabar and old Casey James are too stubborn to compromise. They both blame each other for the wreck, and they both claim the Golden Spike is theirs by right.
And what's so special about the Golden
The
Spike?
Golden Spike is the honor of our tribe, given to us by John Henry himself, no matter what the Atchisons say. If we was to lose that, we wouldn't be Topekans no more.
And what can you tell me about the wreck?
Happened a few years back. Kekabar was driving the train, and it crashed. Cost him his arm. He blamed the Atchisons for not maintaining the rails. They blamed us for not maintaining the brakes. That's why they stole the brake shoe too.
Tell me about the brake shoe.
It's the thing that makes the train stop. The Atchisons took it from us. They said they wouldn't let us run the trains unless we took better care of them.
Kekabar lost his arm?
You didn't know? Yep. He's only got the left one now. Or was it the right? Either way, he's tougher with one than you are with two.
And what are the jerks?
All the hobos and junkies and rail thieves that live around here, always busting things up and not worth the spit it takes to curse them.
What can you tell me about the rail thieves?
Train robbers. Of course, now that the trains ain't running, they're just robbers. Gotta hide out somewhere between us and the Atchison camp. It's them where he should be fighting, not the Atchisons, if you want my opinion.
And you have a problem with the junkies?
No use for those losers. They don't drink squeezins. They just snort circuit. Disgusting.
And what circuit?
They make it out of ground-up scorpions. Poison, if you ask me.
What's wrong with the hobos?
They're my best customers. Until they're my worst.
And, why aren't the trains running?
Don't I know it? I could triple my squeezing sales if I could establish regular trade with my far-off customers. No, that Sammy's gone. All I got left are the hobos. It's all that goddamn Casey James's fault.
Well, unless you account for Angie's bullet in Sam's head. Yeah, well.
I'm back again.
Right.
Always liked this little bar.
Yeah, you made it a bit messier now.
Watch yourself in this place. The guy who runs it is, touchy.
Well, let's see what's in here then. This is the scariest general store you've ever seen. Explosive booby traps are strung throughout the merchandise, and multiple sets of wires lead to behind a concrete wall with a thick bulletproof glass window. From behind the window, a very twitchy looking man looks at you expectantly. This man has a part in his neatly cut hair that is as straight as a ruler. His buckskins and boots are spotlessly clean, and sweat is dripping down his closely shaved cheeks. He looks about 1 second from exploding. Here to trade. What you selling? Sorry, shelves are a little empty today. Damn rail thieves jumped my supplier and made off with 3 big crates. I've had the last laugh, though. Kekbar said he'd pay them ne'er-do-wells a visit as soon as he deals with the Atchisons. Course, that may take a while, so... What prices are we looking at here? Pretty steep, old man. We'll say you are junk, though. Get rid of some of that. I don't think you really have anything that's worth picking up, if I'm honest, old boy. Right, well, at least we'll leave you to it then. What do you think about the Atchisons? Sore losers turned murderers. They got what they deserve. Tell me about Kekaba. He's our chief, an honorable man, and great leader. With the power of the golden spike to guide him, he's sure to get the train running again, I know it. You're proud of the Topican train? Of course, if the train was running again, I could double my selection and lower my prices. Business would go through the roof. I wish Kekaba would just finish off Casey James and be done with it. Who is Casey James? The leader of the Atchinsons, and a terrorist, plain and simple. Booby traps everything with bombs, can you believe it? What do you know about this golden spike? The Topican totem. Because gold is the point. With it to guide us to riches and the train to take us there, we will be unstoppable. How do you feel about being a Topican? Rail riders and honest traders, that's us. We built the train and keep it running. At least we did until those Atchinsons stole our brake shoe. The brake shoe is important? You don't know anything about trains, do you? The brake shoe is what stops the train. I don't know why Kekaba doesn't just kill Casey James and take it back. Rail thieves stole your supplies? I'd say they did, bastards. They're like roaches. For every one you kill, 3 more come out of the shadows. Bigger threat than the Atchinsons, if you ask me. Why, if someone was to kill a few of them and recover my shipment, I might be so grateful I'd give them a discount on some of my goods. Oh, yeah. Better be a decent discount. Your stuff's expensive, old boy. And I think that is everything in this little section. Let's just check the map. We've got up here to go. We cannot go that way. Let's have a look this way. Did I already go in here? That is clearly a no. I have not been in here. This room is quite cluttered with books and papers indicating some kind of research. There appears to be a dead man in the corner. Looks like he committed suicide by slicing his wrists. The note reads, Woodpray Rashi Kana Das. Okay, what's that? Do androids dream of electric sheep? What? The note reads, I must be close. There is so much written about the VaguelySane armor that it has to be real. Oh, hello. Stop. This book is titled The Codex. I don't think we're ever going to find out anything about the VaguelySane armor somehow. I think it's a hoax. Oh, this on the other hand is not a hoax. Yeah, we'll distribute that lot. And I'm determined to get some sort of action in this episode. Might just happen. Yay! Okay, excellent. Right, we've got something to shoot.
Don't start anything. Fighting junkies ain't right. It's like picking on a blind man.
Shut up, Takayuki. I want to explore down here. I don't care if you get sweaty with me, Takayuki. You'll do as you are damn well told, boyo. You may not like it, but that's tough titties. And you will use your pickaxe on them as I see fit, boy. Okay, who gets to start this off then? I think it'll be me. Or shall we have Crossfire do it for a change? No, you know what? It's going to be good old bullets. And we shall kill you. Not a lot you could do from where you are, Raven, so we'll move you up next to the car, at least give you a bit of cover while you advance on the enemy. Looks like there's not going to be a lot to kill at this rate. His bullets is about to wipe most of them out. Oh no, that one lived. Not for long. Well, there's that. That wasn't exactly an exciting fight, but there was some fighting. Ooh, gold tooth. Nice. And when we come back, we will fight more junkies in this hell pit. So, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.